Tom Taylor and Robbie Rodriguez continue Dick Grayson's time in Gotham as he and Batgirl team up against Seer, the woman who has taken over the Oracle system and is using Barbara's pride and joy to wreak havoc across the city. Tom Taylor shifts his focus from Nightwing slightly to tell a Barbara Gordon-centric part of his Fear State tie-in, exploring the woman's feelings regarding how her systems are being abused and how she must destroy what she has spent a big portion of her life building, and something that has quite literally become her identity. While the actual Fear State event isn't a real strong story, I do love that Taylor is making the most of his 3-part arc here and using it to continue to build on Dick and Barbara's relationship. And while I do enjoy this, I really wish it would just hurry up and get back to the Bloodhaven side of stuff where all of the really interesting and complex storytelling was happening. Robbie Rodriguez continues as the tie-ins artist with some really great looking action, keeping up the fast pace he set in the first issue of the tie-ins. I love the little details he put into the issue, like the younger Dick's shadow being Batman, both as a representation of Batman watching over him and keeping him kind of locked up in the house, but also because he will become Batman at one point in his life, or the little Superman toy on his shelf since he's inspired by Superman. The really awesome little panels that Bruno Redondo coined for the series continues here, and we get to see more of how Dick's battens work and what type of wonderful tools they can turn into, like a smoke bomb grenade launcher, which is really quite cool and creative, and it's really cool that Taylor and the artist are making them more than just battens to hit people with. Nightwing issue 85 was a fun tie-in to the otherwise lackluster Fear State event, continuing to build out Dick and Barbara's storied history together so the very much wanted fan service between the two characters can continue. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Nightwing issue 85 finds Barbara send one final message out as Oracle, telling the various heroes who can hear her that her systems have been compromised by a woman named Seer, and she can pretend to be anyone with deepfake technology. She knows that the thing she was proud to build has been taken offline, as Seer contacts Nightwing and Batgirl, asking why she is ruining her fun and wearing a costume. Nightwing asks how much the villain knows, but Seer makes it clear that she knows he's Dick Grayson and knows everything that Oracle knew. She says he has no idea how much access she had and how much power she collected, and now she owns it all. Barbara asks Dick to help her smash up the computers, so the heroes trash the entire clock tower, cutting off Seer as she says that this won't stop her and Barb is only helping herself. Barbara tells Robin to meet them at Oracle 2 as Dick asks what that is and what does Tim have to do with it. Barbara says that it's her backup systems and Tim has admin privileges and she built it in a way that it can only be taken down manually. Dick asks if she's up for this, as Barbara knows that Dick came to Gotham because he thought that she called, and he dropped everything that he has been building in Bloodhaven to help her, and she almost got him killed. Barbara is sure about destroying the system, knowing that Seer led Dick into a trap, and it wasn't even about him. Dick does think that it was a little bit about him, but Barbara knows that Seer did it to hurt her. She tells Dick that she was shot and her life changed forever, and all of the pain and suffering was for someone else's story. Dick knows that she sure as hell made it her story though, since she has done more as Oracle than any of them could, and helped keep the world safe so many times. He thinks that he should keep a tally of it since she doesn't have to broach that subject, as Barb knows that he's trying to protect her since he doesn't want her to risk the implant in her spine and the years of rehabilitation. But she knows that the suit supports her and Seer is using what she built to hurt people she loves. Barbara says she doesn't care about the risk and knows this isn't the first time she's had to convince Dick to leave the tower. Years before, Barbara meets with the younger Dick, telling him to suit up. As Dick puts on his Robin costume, Batgirl says that she figures he could use a night without Bruce, and she doesn't care if Batman finds out, since her father is chief of police. But given the authority figures in their lives, she wants to make sure they aren't caught. Batgirl and the Boy Wonder take off into the skies as in the present, Nightwing and Batgirl race across the rooftops, with Dick concerned that they aren't staying hidden, but Batgirl knows with Simon Saint's eye in the sky and Seer looking for them, the shadows aren't enough, especially since the villain has control of every public security camera and the system will find whomever she is looking for with facial and gait recognition. Dick asks if she doesn't see a problem with that, and Barb says that she justifies it by saying the privacy invasion was for the greater good, but now she sees the holes in her rationalization. Soon they arrive at Oracle 2, finding magistrate drones waiting for them. Nightwing wonders how Seer is controlling them, and Barbara reminds him that she can look like anyone, even Simon Saint. Dick puts together his batons and transform it into a smoke bomb gun, covering the area in smoke as the heroes use their infrared lenses to battle the robots in the thick plume. In short time, all of the robots are taken down and they can enter the base, but it's a trap as fear toxin is pumped into the room. Barbara doesn't feel right as Nightwing tries to help her, but a magistrate robot appears, shooting Dick in the head and killing him. Batgirl grabs Dick, knowing he just wanted to help make things better. She viciously attacks the robot, knowing it destroyed what Dick was doing. She continues to fight the robot, calling it a murderer as she is brought out of the fear toxin hallucination by Robin, who says that Seer booby-trapped the place with the toxin. Dick is very much alive, so Barbara rushes to kiss him, with Tim finally glad that that is happening. Seer confronts them, surprised that their greatest fears are losing one another, and it would be touching if she wasn't going to destroy them. Batgirl ignores her, accessing her computer and hacking Seer, finding out where she is, telling the team that Seer is up in Simon Saint's ship above Gotham. Batgirl tells the villain that they are coming for her as Seer is impressed with her skill, knowing that they are about to be a bit too busy to come and meet her, seeing as she arranged an attack on the clock tower. She shows the heroes that the other Batgirls, Steph and Cass, are in the clock tower as Nightwing, Robin and Batgirl race towards the building. It's too late, however, as the entire clock tower explodes in front of them.